Today in the spotlight, joining us is one of the most famous South Asian actors and comedians, Rupan Bal. Rupan started his journey with a collaboration with a fellow Canadian YouTuber, Just Rain. Working together, the duo got millions of views. Rupan also starred in 2 Indian movies and manages his own YouTube channel, Rupan Bal TV. So let's shine the spotlight on his road to fame. Thank you so much for joining me, Rupan.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
It's downright blessing having you here because, you know what, I'll tell you a story. When I was starting up the spotlight, people used to always ask me, what do you want out of this show? What would you define as success? So I would always tell them, I want the spotlight to be so successful that one day when I email Rupan Bal and ask him to come on the show, he says yes.
No, it's my pleasure.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Now, you started your journey as collaboration with Just Rain.
Yes.
And you played so many characters like Yo-Yo Maple Syrup Singh and the rowdy drunk uncle. But your most liked character till date has been Punjabi Mother.
Always, yeah.
So how does it feel when people walk up to you, especially cute girls, and they say, Rupan, you're exactly like my mom?
No, it's not really girls. It's like all over parents too. Their kids, they come up to me and they're like, "How you do that?" I'm like, I feel like the mom character is such a strong character. Especially moms, they're such a universal thing. Like even look at any religion, culture. Yeah. Moms are always same. They share same, like caring, sharing persona.
Like clean your room.
Yeah. So what I did, I pretty much summed up everything together and made one universal character. That's my mom, and that's your mom. So, so when I do act that, it fits everyone. So that's the reason I feel like it relates to every single person. Yeah. And it's the most lovable character.
Now, when you guys were making these videos, did you and Just Rain sit down and say that, okay, the mom's character is going to be like this, or was it just pure improvisation?
It's always improvisation. Like we never plan anything. Like literally, we just come up with the concept. We have this notes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. From dialogue. Yeah. To the character formation. Yeah. It just happens in the front of camera, and it's really funny. Like sometimes we don't even know what we're gonna say. Sometimes, like even yesterday, me and Justin were working on the video, so we were coming with a new character, factory worker uncles. Yeah. And it just happens. Like I don't even know like how that character just comes up with me. I saw these people performing probably like 5 years ago. I've seen them, and that character relives through me, and it just comes in front of camera. So I feel like the mom character, same thing happened over there. I've seen my mom from years, seen other moms from years. Yeah. And the way they act, I feel like my brain captures everything, and the character lives in the videos all the time.
That's great. Yeah. Well, your improvisation worked, and you're a YouTube star now. Yeah. So did you always plan on becoming a public figure and acting in movies and videos?
For me, the journey started in 2005. I came to Canada, and I never felt that I will enter this field because I used to make fun of this. Yeah. This cliche comedy, and the movies, like the Bollywood movies. When you look at that, I'm like, how would this person dance? And I initially wanted to be a lawyer. Yeah. Wanted to be a lawyer. Did my undergrad at Guelph University.
Like a typical brown guy dreams, doctor, lawyers, engineers. Yes. Yeah.
And that happened, but over there I met this amazing personality, Just Rain. And funny thing, we never used to like each other.
You didn't like each other?
Never.
Oh, how come?
It's just we always do have same. We want to share we don't want to share the spotlight, but we wanted the same spotlight. Okay. And so it was a personality clash.
So did you guys tell us a bit about how it all started? Like, did you guys have mutual friends? How did you meet?
So Guelph being a white town, we only had like 51 people over there, like Pakistanis including, Asians including, and we were just used to chill at a place called Immigrants Spot. Yeah. It was a cafeteria.
Just 50 people just chilling at one place.
Yeah. So it was a cafeteria, and over there Just Rain used to come, and I used to chill over there. Yeah. 2 o'clock all the time. Yeah. And even he knows that if he was watching the video after.
Oh wow. Yeah. I hope he watches.
Yeah. So it's a funny thing. Like he used to come, I look at him, and he used to look at me, and that was it. And we did that for 1 month.
Such strong hatred.
Yeah.
could have imagined?
It was just a funny thing. I just remember that. And then we used to have same elective classes.
Yeah.
Because he was doing his marketing business degree, and I was doing my criminology, but we used to have same elective classes. And one time I saw him performing an interview. It was amazing. Like I was just moved by it, and then he showed me about YouTube. He's the one who introduced me to YouTube.
So you watched him present something,
Yes.
and then you walked up to him.
Yeah, we just talked,
Okay.
and then he told me about YouTube. It's like, this is what YouTube is, and then back then the YouTube just started too.
Yeah, it was
just like
2009.
baby
Yeah, it was
too,
new. Yeah.
And that happened, and I was like, okay, let's work on something. And then we came with this, he had this concept, Desi parents, and then we started working. Then I had my ideas.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe you can do this way, and we came with our first video, Desi parents.
Yeah.
And that was it just took off.
And you came up with the character of the mom and all the
everything. Yeah, we couldn't believe that amount of fame.
Yeah.
And the career we built on it.
Yeah.
That could ever happen.
Yeah.
It was just that video that started everything.
It went viral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next day I had to go to a gurdwara, and people were just around me, and my mom was like, "What the hell is going on? Why people are around you?" And she was confused.
What did your mom say about
she
the
never
YouTube thing?
like for 1.5 years I never told her what's going on.
What?
Swear to God. I used to go to No Frills, Food Basics, Fortino's, and people coming up taking pictures, and she's like, "What's going on? Like, are you famous? Are you doing something in university?
Yeah.
Why aren't you telling me something?" I never told her because I was afraid. And then she started hearing through her friends, "This is what your friend is doing. Your son is doing."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Mom," and she saw the video.
Was she mad?
Yeah, she was really mad.
Really?
She's like, "What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Why are you dressed like a woman?"
Because I feel now when parents find out that their son or daughter are involved in YouTube business, they're kind of proud.
Yeah.
Because it's become more conventional.
It's more, because I was the first guy probably in this universe to take a man on YouTube to take a chunni.
Oh, yeah. True.
I never heard of, or because of YouTube, the whole platform just started. So YouTube was something open source of video source, uploading source for everyone. So I feel like I was the only person who started this
doing that, the
mom character, and it was so bad for her too, like to look at that, like why my son is doing that, is something wrong with his own image or character or whatever is going on. And then she finally took it in. She's like, you know what, there is something you're doing, you're making people laugh, and that's really good.
Now I was reading one of your interviews, and you mentioned that you are going to be working on an Indo-Canadian film soon, and it will be an English film. So tell us a bit about that.
Oh, so I'm working, this is the first time I'm producing. So I've done co-productions before, so this is my full production under my own production house.
Yeah.
And it's a big budget movie having Bollywood stars. I don't want to name them yet. And I want to describe domestic violence, the issue that's very, very big in Brampton, Surrey,
South Asian communities in Canada or Toronto.
And it's like even other communities like Filipinos, like there's so much drama that never has a light on it. This domestic violence issue is like, I feel like there's so many stories I've heard, and so I'm working on a movie based on this story. We're starting our production on 15th October, and hopefully release will be happening in 2017.
Okay, great. Well, we wish you all the best for that, and it's a great initiative. So thank you so much for bringing this to light.
Thank you.
And I would like to ask you, you did 2 movies recently. Well, not recently, but in the past. And it was Punjabi movies, and you worked in India. So how different was it working in Toronto and working in Punjab?
Oh, it's really, really different. My 2013 was the first time I got a call from Harbhajan Maan.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would he call me? I'm just a YouTuber. And it was really funny because they are professional, even not saying we are not, but we are professional.
I read that you thought that it was a prank call.
Yes. I thought it. Even when the first time Google called, I'm like, why would Google call me when the first thing happened? And Harbhajan Maan called me. I'm like, bro, are you sure that's you?
And what did he say?
It was just a funny conversation we had. And we were like, yo, just stop calling me.
That is so funny.
Then I'm like, okay, it was Harbhajan Maan. That's amazing. Like how I used to look up to this guy. And the whole journey started in 2013. January, that was a big step from me, from YouTube, from a stepping stone, because that's the one who, the platform was given by YouTube, and I pursued it to movies.
Okay, but how was it? How was the sort of work ethic, or how were the people in India compared to Toronto?
Toronto and India, they are totally different markets. If you look at even size-wise, India has, like, they make movie every single day. There's a release happening every single day compared to Toronto. But being a YouTuber and being an actor, there's a total different life we're comparing to.
That's true.
Toronto has a different life for me. Over here, where I was a YouTuber, and over there I was a professional actor with bigger sets, having my own spot, makeup artist, things I don't have to worry about at all over here. Over there compared to over here. Over here there was no makeup. We never did makeup in any of our videos, or any bigger sets. And over there everything was formed. There are better cameras.
There were just more people working on sets.
So this comparison is really like it's day and night. But I love working in India. Because of the whole the way they treat you.
It's convenient, and like they treat you like a star.
Yes, that's the best way you can see it.
Okay, and here you have to like do camera, you have to act, everything yourself.
Even editing.
Editing, true. Okay, well, you gotta be jack of all trades here. We should all move to India.
But it's good though, it's good. You learn a lot of things over here. I think that's the reason I progressed so much, because of learning, hand learning, like, you know, hands-on experience and everything. So it makes a huge difference.
Now, as much as I don't want to stop talking to you, and it'll be hard letting you go, tell us a bit about what we can see in the future. What are some of the projects that you're coming up with, aside from the movie that we talked about?
So I'm working on music aspect too, even though we made fun of Yo-Yo Maple Syrup singing and all those kinds of characters, and always coming with comedy songs. We are actually stepping in professionality of music era too. We are coming with the
like serious
trap
music
songs,
videos.
Yes. Serious music videos, and working with the record labels. So it's gonna be a huge step for me, because aside from now, on the shows I'm doing comedy shows. Now I'm gonna be doing concerts too. So it's gonna be big change. Hopefully people are ready for that, and stepping modeling as well. Working for bigger banners, American companies that are moving to India. So I'll be their face.
That's great. Wow.
See how the God has for me in future.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Rupan. We wish you all the best with all your future projects, and thank you so much for brightening up our lives and making us laugh so many times in your videos. And to everyone watching, do subscribe to Rupan's channel if you haven't already. I guarantee you there are lots of laughs waiting on the other side. I'm Ayushe Sharman. Till next time, keep laughing.
#1 multicultural channel. This is TAG TV.